Hello everyone, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. It's been a few days, and we are going to just jump right back into things. Start play using this data, yes. Alright, where did we left off on... yes, okay. Whoop. Alright, well. We'll start things off with a battle. Okay, so... we left off on just before entering the cave to our north. And this cave does not particularly have any hints as to its location or its relevance. So, the Cavern of Ice. It's kind of nice, it's got Matoya's music. So far not impressed with the monsters. We were fighting those in the Cave of Marsh. That's a little better. Oh. Yeah, those guys are not fun. One of the earliest enemies that actually has the instant death spell. And there's just more of them. Okay, good. Yeah, the entire Cavern of Ice is like one, or it was supposed to be one big maze. But there is a fairly linear path through here. Also, if it seems like I'm a little slow or miss a direction or something, I am currently nursing a work injury. I believe I might have pulled something on my left forearm, and it's like it's affecting my thumb. Monsters in the box. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, the death spell is not the only thing you have to worry about with them. And we got some clothes. A flame sword. The weird thing is it's actually weaker than the ice brand. But the thief cannot use it, so... And down we go. Also, I am trying to speak up so the microphone picks up my voice more. This is the first part where it gets really maze-like. And of course, it has ice spikes on the floor that do the same thing that the lava did. More monsters. White dragon. Well, that was disappointing. Ice armor, mithril gloves. Winter wolves. An ice shield. There. That protects against both ice and fire. That's a dead end. Ooh, lots of goodies. Lots of money. Lots of monsters. Dang, that entire room was filled with money. Yes, all 6 treasure chests were Gil. And that's not a bad thing. need a constant money supply, or yeah, wow. Need a constant money supply for item restocking. Although if it keeps going like this, I could just farm this place for shields and sell them. Also, I wanted to say thank you again for everyone that gave the videos a look during the week and during the weekend. I've tried to stream a couple times before, and the results were not very good. But as I looked in on the videos today, both of them are nearly 20 views apiece, which is a lot more than I was expecting, so I just wanted to say thank you. And if you like the content, please consider dropping a follow. Turn on notifications and all that good jazz. I am gonna do my best to keep to the 3 streams a week on schedule, with the possibility of streaming more. Bag and another ice shield. Okay, so now there are 2 possibilities we can go. We can go to the stairs, which if I remember right, those lead outside because it's got a big arrow on it. Or we can hit the crack here and go where that takes us, which is what we're gonna do. Okay, the crack takes us back to the pitfall room, but this time we are in front of the object. Oh, thank you, Xbox, for letting me know I earned reward points. And if you were to actually step on this tile in the original, the one I'm currently on, you would find an enemy called Evil Eye. Very simple, but it gives off a lot of XP. So you would just, like, oh, well, it's not the Evil Eye, but yeah, you would just step on and off the tile, power level, and you'd be set for quite some time. Anyway, so yeah, you fight the Evil Eye in this version just by examining the object. See? One hit, very simple. We have obtained a Levystone. And unfortunately, the only choice now is to drop down again, because we were completely surrounded. So, we have a levy stone now. Let me speed that up. So far, the only mention of an act of the words, thoughts, they escape me. The only mention so far of the Levy Stone was, I believe, one of the dwarves mentioned it. So we are going to go back there and see what he has to say. Oops, I had the white mage set to the undead spell. Yep, we are cruising right along. Yeah, that was it for the ice cave. Fairly simple and straightforward place if you know what you're doing. If not, though, and you come in unprepared, it can be very dangerous. We are now level 31. Yep, our ship is over here. Yeah, it's for these big battles like that that you would want to have a black mage to handle the multi hits. And the funny part is that in the original instruction manual, they give you a walkthrough for the first half of the game, which this part still falls under. Like, and I have that knowledge and memory, and I know where to go, but we're still just we're exploring the game's direction just for the heck of it. Because a good RPG will give you direction if you look for it. Some of the older ones don't do that too well, and that's mostly because of the limitations of the time. Alright, I think he was down here. Armlet. Yeah, I'm looking for some levy stone. It's supposed to be an amazing material that makes things float in the air. Okay, it makes things float. Well, he was not very helpful now. Alright, so we have the levy stone. We know what it does. But again, no mention of where to go and what to do. Well, it's just gonna have to be like exploring for the ice cave. Because now that we've explored essentially everywhere we can on the southern continents, or continent, we need to find a way to get to the north. Now, when we were exploring for the ice cave, you'll remember that we went to the port on the upper right side in that little bay, and the ship went right up to the river and became where you could step off and use the canoe to travel through the river. Now, from what I can see, there are a couple more places to do that, but they just go and feed back into Crescent Lake. Except for one quite unusual thing. There's a desert surrounded by mountain, in the lower right portion of the map. We've only seen one other desert on the entirety of this continent, and it was very strangely placed between Matoya's Cave and Provoca. Now, again, up to this point, the game makes no mention of this being an active area, a suspicious area, anything. But we're gonna go check out the desert. Oh. Pardon me a moment. I actually had a spam bot come visit me. There we go. Okay. Oh, what's this? A cutscene? Oh my, what's going on with the levy stone? It's making something float. It's a skyboat. And we have obtained the airship. Yay, we have another mode of transportation. And now that we are in the sky, we can go towards the northern continents. Yay! Aw. Yep. So, to get to that southern town, there's only one very far away patch that you can land on, and you have to travel. Ow? And then he runs away. Man, northern enemies hurt. Yeah, I don't particularly know why I decided to visit this place first. It was just the first one we saw. Lufenia. Lupagamido? Okay, so they all say the same thing and we can't understand them. Kind of a small place. Oh, there is magic over here. Oh, level 8 spell. Well, our white mage can't even learn it yet. Wait, wasn't that, uh, wasn't that scholar guy in Melmond saying that he was studying ancient Lufenian? Yeah, he needed some kind of, uh, he needed some kind of translator stone. Which in this version, I think it was the Rosetta Stone? Alright, so we have a goal. We need to find the Rosetta Stone and get Mr. Scholar Guy to translate for us. This is a big desert. Oh, I remember that place from the intro. Yeah, this was the one where it said that the winds died. Should we go take a peek? It's up here. Oh, there's a town up here. How do they get any kind of supplies? They are literally landlocked on a mountain range. The town of Gaia. This is Gaia. Outsiders often call our town the Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as the Wing of the Hawk. Okay. There's a tower in the Yanakurm Desert that no one can enter. Some people think it's nothing but a mirage, so it's called the Mirage Tower. No one can say for sure, though. Legends say the Sky People could soar through the sky and build castles above the clouds. Okay. Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? I can't understand a word they say there. Okay, that must be where we just came from then. What do you got? Spells I can't learn yet. That broom's always trying to weasel its way out of its chores. I don't know what to do with it. I don't believe it. You're outsiders, aren't you? How did you make it up this high in the mountains? Can you fly or something? Nah, that's impossible. Right? You want to find out? Another magic shop. Oh, and these are all level 8 spells as well. They say a special water called Oxyale gushes from the bottom of our spring, but only fairies can draw it out. Okay. A fairy was living at our spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what's happened to her. My dad was always telling me how the castle to the west was a place to test your courage. Okay, we've got another location. Let's see what kind of equipment we can get. Nothing. That's a dagger, but... Okay. Hey, stuff that everybody can use, except for the knight. And that almost bankrupted me. A ring that guards against instant death? Yes, please. Very nice. Very nice. I saw a shining light fly off to the west in the night sky. I know I saw it. No one's saying you didn't. Castle to the west. There was a scholar studying the Lufenian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. We know who that guy is. You stock on potions. Oh, there's a lot more to this town than it seems. I caught the fairy, so I figure she's mine to do with as I please. What's the big deal? You did what? Okay, so he sold her to a caravan. And I'm guessing this is the spring that they were talking about. Okay, so now we have another goal. Find the caravan and save the fairy. And they said there was a castle to the west? Huh, so there is. there anywhere I can land here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, what about here and crossing the desert? Man, this thing hits hard. Whoa. Cross the river. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. So we were fighting Northern Continent enemies as early as the Earth Cave. Okay. The Citadel of Trials. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here yet, so... I'm gonna save that for a little bit. Explore more of the Northern Continent here. Oh. And they hit just as hard as their desert cousins. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, take off, auto battle. Oh, I have level 7 and 8 spell slots, but I can't use them yet. Okay. Is there anything up here? No? Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Dragon caves. Okay. We're going to take a short break. 5 to 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I will be back momentarily. Enjoy the music while I'm gone. Alright, I am back. Apologies for that. Or for the short, sudden break. Also, apologies if you can hear the buzzing of my fan in the background. Oh good. A dragon! Only the truly brave can obtain a token of their courage. Potion, money, money, money. Alright, it looks like there are several little caverns here. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, so if you go in one, you just go in them all. Or at least trigger the locations. Once long ago, there was an age when man and dragon lived together. Cool story. Once long ago, the Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles. So very long ago. The dragons of the Cardian Isles have no love of senseless killing. Okay. Money, cottage. It is a rare thing to have humans visit us here. If you are valiant warriors, you should speak with Bahamut, our king. An elixir. And there's two up here. Okay, this was not on the map we saw a minute ago. These are big hallways. The Dragon King looks within to measure a person's true courage. This is the chamber of Bahamut, the Dragon King. Mind your tongue. Hello. I am the Dragon King, Bahamut. I confer honor upon those whose strength and courage are true. Return to me with a token of your courage. Okay, he'll give you what? I confer honor upon those whose strength and courage are true. Hmm. Okay. It's customary for dragons to venture northeast to the Citadel of Trials. There we must test our mettle by claiming a token of courage from within. Okay. The form of the token of courage changes with the times. Do not let its appearance deceive you. Okay, so if I were to sum up the speech so far with the dragons is that Bahamut will give me a great honor if I go to the Citadel of Trials and return with a shape-shifting inanimate object. Sounds good to me. Got a tent. You do not fear me. You have some spine in you, human. Gold needle, dry ether. Okay, well. That's interesting. It's the only waterfall I've seen all game. Oh hey, it's the other town from the intro. The one that said the seas were roiling. And we'll hit here, across the river, and there we go. On rack. Look at my legs, aren't they wonderful? I love having legs. Look, look, did you see that move I just did? Okay. That Underhill fella from the caravan had something very weird for sale. Caravan, you say? You ever hear of something called oxyale? They say that the shrine sank into the sea 200 years ago. Now there are mermaids living there, or so the story goes. Out of me way, blast it. I haven't been able to catch me a single fish. How am I supposed to keep food on me plate and in my belly? Pardon me. Cop's been spreading some nonsense story about how he saw a shining thing fall out of the sky. It's funny, you can inspect the gravestones and it'll say it's a gravestone, but that's it. They say this used to be a beautiful village until about 200 years ago. Are those legs really yours? They're the ones I was presumably born with, so yes. My father's with the caravan. Right now they're over in the desert to the west. They usually pitch camp by the forest near the north of the desert. I hope he comes home soon. Okay, so we have the location of the caravan now. The sunken shrine is said to be filled with riches. Silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing lost languages and civilizations, if you believe the legends. Long ago, an ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Luthenian. My brother, Une, would always tell me how he'd figure out how to speak it if only he had the Rosetta Stone. Okay, so that that gives us more direction. Pardon me, I guess I'm still a little sleepy. Okay, so Sunken Shrine has a stone for translating. So we need to get into the Sunken Shrine. You have the look of a warrior about you. I'm a warrior myself, on a pilgrimage to the Citadel of Trials to earn the recognition of the Dragon King. I must return with a token proving my strength and courage. Pardon me. Hi, my name's Kape. Kape Cop something. Hmm? You want to hear about the shining object I saw? I think it fell somewhere near the waterfall to the north. No one believes me, but I think it was some kind of mechanical creature. Kid? I wanted to save the mermaids living on the seafloor, so I made this submarine out of a barrel. But when I went underwater, I started running out of air. I couldn't breathe. It's totally useless. Even worse, it's dangerous. You'd better keep away. "200 years ago, the shrine of Onrak flourished. It brimmed with the power of water. I ask but one thing of you. Please restore that power to its former grace." Okay, so in order to get down to the shrine, I need to be able to breathe, which means... Wow. So much yawning. Okay, which means I need Oxyale. Somebody said that'll let me breathe. Alright, I can use level 7 spells. That's good. Alright, so we need to go visit the caravan. The ferry draws the Oxyale. The ferry was sold to the caravan. Caravan's out to the west. Said he usually hangs out in the forest to the north. Ah, caravan. Okay, here we go. And you're gonna sell me the ferry. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have enough. Okay. Temporary buff items. And then there was also something north with the waterfall. You can... Okay, we can go into the waterfall. And it looks like there's a single door in here. Nightmares. Oh no, we have been blinded. Just follow the southern wall here. The golems can use magic. Lots of things. Lots of things that can turn me to stone. Pretty easy. Wizard staff. Ribbon. Money. Money. Money! And the defender. Okay, my warrior can't use it, even though it's a sword. Alright. I have been waiting. Take this cube, Matt. Flying fortress, please. Obtain the warp cube. Zzz. Okay, so the kid was right. There was someone or something that fell up here. And we have a warp cube. Make our way out of the cave. Let's see. We got the thing that was in here. I guess we return the fairy to their home? Ouch. Yeah, okay, so we can return the fairy to her home. Uh, we'll go do that. And then I think we'll go back to the Citadel of Trials. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Be free. Okay, so I can learn heal or the level 7 heal, but I can't learn the other stuff? You're the ones who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away, I was just so scared. I'll get you some Oxyale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay? Sounds good to me. Air will flow out of that water for as long as you have it. Cool deal. Okay, and we're gonna hit the Citadel. Definitely a cottage because we haven't hit an inn for a while. You come bearing the crown, I see. Your fortitude cannot be questioned, indeed not. Very well, I shall grant you the right to undergo the trials. Go now, sit upon the throne. Your courage will be put to the test. True courage dwells within you, you will find proof of it here. Okay. So wait, is this the reason that Astos wanted the crown to come up here? Or did he just want to rule the Western Keep with the thing? I don't know. Could have been a storyline to go with that somewhere. So the ancients had teleporters. Interesting. I think I remember the right way through here. Yeah, if not, it's not a big deal. It's just longer fights. Yeah, I think it's the bottom one. Dragon zombies. I think it's the front one. Ooh, a treasure chest. Just a potion. Oh shoot, this time we got 4. I think it's straight down. Yes. Okay, we remembered the pathway for the first time through. Couple nightmares. Healing staff. Ah, yeah, okay. So that's gonna be my white mage's action for the probably the rest of the game. Yep, 3 attackers and yeah, just using the heal staff because that is a free level 1 heal every time you use it. Steel gloves, ice brand, ruby armlet. And it doesn't really matter if we're all at full health or what. the white mage's physical attack damage is negligible at this point. And unless I need them to perform a specific spell or use an item, they can just stay like that. Gauntlets. You obtain a rat's tail. And then 2 more dragon zombies. Well, we got all the treasure chests, so I'm guessing that the tail is the shape-shifting inanimate object that I'm supposed to bring back. It did say not to let the appearance deceive you. Alright, it was the one with 2 caves on it, yeah? Yeah. Dash. Long has it been since men of courage stood before me. Your bravery seems worthy of consideration. The rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. So be it. I shall honor you with titles befitting your valor. Restore the crystals to grace. Ah, we got a class change. So our warrior has become a knight. Our black belt has become a master. Our thief became a ninja, and our white mage became a white wizard. Alright, cool. And now I can put on the defender. Alright, it's gonna lower your defense, but I'm gonna give you a ribbon. Okay, you can put on shields. Good. Okay, you can get better weapons. Cool. You still can't use a shield. Okay. And it looks like everybody has spell slots now. Well, alright then. Now that's some much better damage. Thank you, Xbox, for letting me know that I still have points. Well, alright then. Pardon me again. I'm just very, very sleepy. Alright, so we have the Oxyale. Let's see if we can go down to the Sunken Shrine. After we see if there's any spells I can get. Okay, Null Death? No, we got Protect Rings for that. You have Oxyale. You are the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. What? What? Oh. So when she was saying she couldn't breathe, she died in the barrel. Blub blub blub. All right. The Sunken Shrine has the same old OST as the Chaos Shrine. Okay, looks like we got a door to the right, left, and center. Got stairs up and down. We got sea monsters. But so far they're proving quite ineffective. Some money. Yeah, even the scorpion tried to run away. Snakes, trolls, scorpions. There's nothing in there. There's treasure chest on the left side. I think I'm gonna go upstairs first. Wow, big room. The gauntlets cast Thundara. That's good. Okay, maybe not so good. Okay. Chest over there, chest up there. Okay, it looks like everywhere we're going except for the next set of stairs has a chest. We go for the farthest one away first. Water elementals. Ow. The water hurt. Ooh, diamond armor. Yeah, as long as they keep coming in short groups like that. Ghosts. I don't perceive combat to be too much of an issue from now on. Light axe. Hmm. Right, the other one up there. Oh, right, the door was up a little more. Just some monies. Yeah. Sorry for not talking during these, yeah, we'll go ahead and call them boring combat segments. I'm just trying to get through as quickly as I can, because, yeah, at this point, combat is not much of a factor. It's like we've got our 3 attackers. We have an auto heal set up. Some monies. Sunken Shrine, 5th floor. There are many rooms in here. Oh, my prayers have been answered. Hey, it's a mermaid. Yeah, they said mermaids had moved in. Armlet. And lots of money. If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam and vanish forever. That's not good. One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder what she's doing now. I do hope she's alright. You can breathe underwater? How? How? The gift of a fairy. Some money. Save the sea. Restore light to the water crystal. Okay. Monies. Are those the crystals the legends speak of? Just who are you? We are the warriors of light. The light of the sea is not restored. We will vanish as foam on the waves. Lots and lots of money. Man. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. The Kraken, the Fiend of Water, nests on its lowest level. Okay. While the Fiend of Water lives, the light of the sea grows ever darker. I get it. I'm here to slay the Fiend of Water anyways. An antidote. The Mirage Tower stands in the desert to the east of the continent, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I heard the most lovely chiming sound. Diamond shield. Alright, we've been to all of them except for that one. And normally, there's no way to get to it. But through the creative use of game design, we'll go to the left far enough until we come out the right. Diamond helm, diamond gloves, and the Rosetta Stone. Alright, now we can go get that scholar guy to teach us the ancient language, and we'll be able to understand the people in the Winghawk town. But first, we are going to take care of what we came down here to take care of. We are going to save the mermaids by defeating the Kraken. Okay. So there's nothing over there. Yep, I am just going north. Hey, we leveled up again. Man, this place has a lot of money. I should say it has a lot of treasure chests with money in it. It doesn't have a whole lot of money, actually. Okay, now we get some more rooms to look for, or look through. The troll ran away. Hey, something different finally. Oh, lots of scorpions. Poison? Oh my goodness. It honestly feels like we haven't dealt with poison in a long time. Monsters. Lots of these things. There we go. Ooh. We got the giant's gloves. They're not a good piece of armor by itself, but it does give everyone in the party access to a black mage only spell, which is crucial if you're gonna be going for like a physical attack party like we have. More monsters. Yay, lots of things. Actually, we can show you what it does. Okay, gloves that cast Saber when used. And if I remember right, Saber, it either doubles or quadruples your... It either doubles, triples, or... No, I'm sorry. The first version, Blade, I think increases the caster's attack power, or somebody else's attack power, and it doubles it. Saber, I believe, triples it. Boom. Another light axe. Another ribbon. Of course, I could be wrong. Like, the first version of the spell could just increase it by 0.5, and then Saber is the one that doubles it. I don't know what the calculation is or how it's calculated. What I do know is that the other aspect of it is that it stacks. Meaning you could use Saber on a single character like 3 turns in a row. and it'll just start destroying things. Wow, sorry. Shrine, first floor. Nothing in there. Nothing down there either. Nothing up there. Okay, well. Water elementals. Oh, there he is. Looks like we are good to go. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. Well, we'll see. Okay, so I can't use it on anybody else. I'm gonna have the monk do it first. And you... will start casting some defensive spells. That's some damage we like to see. Especially against one of these big bosses that has so much defense. Why not? Well, that was fairly easy. Go, go, Power Fist. This is the altar of water from which the power of water flows forth. Alright then. We saved the mermaids and have restored the water crystal. Okay, so Dr. Une was in Melmond. So we also found the Rosetta Stone, and we need to go give it to him. Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. And just like that, in the matter of about 30 seconds, we can speak another language. Restore the crystals to grace. Alright, so now we should be able to understand the people that were speaking gibberish before. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. And there it is. There's the Sid drop in every single game. The Light Bearers. Then the legend is true. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order, even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is naught but history now. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, wind. Of these, we showed the greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. You guys made a space castle? The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. The sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. But 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Possibly. We found a mechanical thingy in the wood, or in the waterfall. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. Okay. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the 4 fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Well, that's unfortunate. We struggled for our very lives with Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the Sky People's strength. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab Full Life as a level 8 spell. Should fill out the other spell slots as well. Yeah, not sure what you guys were thinking. Hmm. Fully restores one ally's HP and cures some status effects. Okay, you've only got heal right now. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And Holy. Okay, that's all for the level 8 spells. Oh, that's right. Uh... Well, they can both use it now, but it's somewhat useless. Right, we're just going to fill out the spell slots. We got 2 more slots for level 7 spells. Which I think this is the only place you can get level 7. That doesn't seem right. I only have access to 2 level 7 spells? Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. But hey, whatever. Okay. I think this is actually a good place to stop. We did quite a bit today. We finally explored the northern continents. We got all our tools. We went to the Sunken Shrine, defeated the Fiend of Water. We got our class change, which is awesome. And yeah, there's 2 major things left to do. Next time we will go in and defeat the Fiend of Air, Tiamat. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll go through the Mirage Tower, the Sky Fortress, and then we will find the source of the manipulation of the 4 fiends. So, yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Good, nice 2-hour stream. A little over. Once again, thank you to everyone that stopped in. Thank you to everyone that watches the stream later on. It it really does me good just to see what little views I get. And if you like the content and want to see more, go ahead and drop a follow. Turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Because we are trying to hit our next follower goal of 30 people. We have 11 to go. And at some point soon, I will be putting these streams, the VODs, up on YouTube as soon as I figure out if I want to make a separate channel just for the title. Or just for the streams. But anyway. Thank you. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you next time.